7 richest women in the United States. Diane Hendricks. Yo, meet Diane Hendricks. She's literally been crowned the richest woman in America 7 years straight, no big deal. Her bag? A mind-blowing $20.9 billion net worth as of now. Back in 1982, Diane and her late hubby, Kenneth Hendricks, teamed up and launched ABC Supply, which BTW has totally taken over as the top roofing materials wholesaler across the U.S. under Diane's badass leadership. The company didn't just grow, it exploded, jumping from $2.6 billion in revenue back in 2007 to a jaw-dropping $20.4 billion by 2023. Honestly, her story isn't just about savage business moves. It also shows how wild the demand for construction and home improvement stuff has gotten lately. Mackenzie Scott, aka one of the richest women on the planet, is seriously stacked with a net worth sitting at a wild $36 billion. After her 2019 split from Amazon boss Jeff Bezos, she walked away with a major chunk of Amazon stock, setting her up for life, basically. But Mackenzie isn't just about the money moves. She's low-key one of the most generous billionaires out there. In May 2019, she signed the Giving Pledge, promising to donate at least half of her fortune to charity. And she didn't just talk the talk. She's already dropped billions on causes like racial justice, public health, and education, proving she's all about using her wealth to actually make a positive impact. Alice Walton, daughter of Walmart legend Sam Walton, is basically swimming in cash, with her net worth flexing over $79 billion. Most of that crazy fortune still comes from Walmart, which BTW is the biggest private employer in the US. No biggie. But Alice isn't just about stacking bills. She's a huge arts and education stan too. She actually founded the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art right in her hometown, Bentonville, Arkansas, to shine a light on American artists and boost local culture at the same time. On top of that, she's running the Walton Family Foundation, dropping major investments into stuff like K-12 education, environmental protection, and making Arkansas an even better place to live. And if that wasn't enough, Alice's hobbies are straight up bougie. She breeds horses and owns some insane multi-million-dollar ranches out in Texas. Elaine Marshall, 78 years young, is totally killing it on the wealth charts, rocking a net worth of about $28.4 billion. She's sitting pretty as a director at Koch Industries. You know, that massive conglomerate based out of Wichita, Kansas. Koch's got its hands in everything, from oil and ethanol production to investments and chemical tech. Seriously, it's a whole empire. Elaine's major fortune actually came through her late husband, E. Pierce Marshall, who was super key in leveling up the company back in the day. Thanks to her solid investment in Koch Industries, her bag just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Jacqueline Mars, straight out of one of America's richest fams, is flexing a crazy net worth of $38.7 billion. As an heir to the Mars Incorporated empire, yeah, the squad behind M&M's, Snickers, and Skittles, she's definitely living the sweet life. Mars Inc., which started way back in 1911, didn't just stop at candy, they leveled up into pet products too. Jacqueline owns about a third of the company, and on top of that, she's a big-time philanthropist. In fact, she snagged the Distinguished Trustee Award in 2017 for her major support of the United States Equestrian Team Foundation. These days, she's chillin' in Virginia, where Mars Incorporated is still headquartered, all while continuing to back a bunch of charities. Lorraine Powell Jobs, widow of Apple co-founder Steve Jobs, is seriously stacked with a net worth sitting around $14.4 billion. After Steve passed away in 2011, she inherited a major chunk of his fortune, setting her up for a whole empire of her own. She's not just sitting on that cash, though. Lorraine is out here making moves as the founder and president of the Emerson Collective, tackling big stuff like education reform, immigration, and social justice. On top of that, she launched College Track, a program that's all about helping low-income students level up and get ready for college. Plus, she recently bought a majority stake in the Atlantic magazine, flexing her influence in the media world too. Abigail Johnson, the boss lady running Fidelity Investments, wraps up the list of America's richest women with a net worth chillin' around $35.6 billion. Her granddad actually founded Fidelity back in 1946, and now it's one of the major players in the financial game. Abigail owns about 24.5% of the company, and she's been a total powerhouse behind its insane growth. Since stepping in as CEO in 2014 and then grabbing the chairperson title in 2016, she's been stacking wins, including Fidelity pulling in a record-breaking $15.9 billion in 2018 revenue back in 2016. A Harvard MBA grad, Abigail kicked off her journey at Fidelity as a financial analyst way back in 1988 and basically speed ran her her way to the top. No surprise, she's been named one of Fortune's most powerful women.